Do you work hard, pay your rent, cover your bills, and still find your wallet empty at the end of the month? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Recent surveys show that about 2/3 of American workers are now living paycheck to paycheck. It feels like you're running on a treadmill, working harder just to stay in the same place. Meanwhile, household debt is exploding. Americans now owe a staggering $18.6 trillion. Credit card balances alone just hit a record $1.23 trillion. This isn't just a string of bad luck or some kind of personal failure. This is proof. Proof that the system is stacked against the average person, designed to keep most of us broke, no matter how much we earn or how hard we work. Today, we're going to expose the hidden truth behind why everyone feels so broke. Let's start with the hard data. The numbers don't lie. Remember 2021 and 2022? Inflation went wild, peaking at over 9%. Prices for everything skyrocketed. But did your paycheck keep up? For most people, the answer is a big fat no. Over the last year, wages grew by only about 3.6%. That means in real terms, your buying power actually went down. You're earning more dollars, but those dollars buy you less. The cost of essentials, things you can't live without, went through the roof. Food prices jumped over 10% in 2022 alone. Energy costs spiked. These aren't luxuries. They're necessities that squeezed household budgets to the breaking point. And then there's housing. Whether you rent or own, costs have risen far faster than incomes for years. Between 2015 and 2025, the median rent in the U.S. is on track to jump by roughly 54%. That's an average of 5.4% every single year, way above general inflation. Just look at the last few years. From 2019 to 2023, apartment rents shot up by nearly 30%, and single-family home rents by over 40%. During that same period, the median household income only grew by about 17%. The math is simple. A much larger chunk of your paycheck is now going straight to your landlord, leaving you with less for everything else. To cope, people are taking on historic levels of debt. That $18.6 trillion figure includes mortgages, auto loans, and of course, student loans, which are at a record $1.65 trillion. And as we mentioned, credit card debt is at an all-time high of $1.23 trillion. With the average credit card charging around 24% interest, even a small balance can quickly spiral out of control, trapping families in a cycle of debt they can't escape. All of this adds up to one brutal reality. Most people simply can't save money. About 67% of workers live paycheck to paycheck. Even worse, over half of all Americans have less than $1,000 in emergency savings. Think about that. One unexpected car repair or medical bill could push millions of families over the edge. These numbers make it crystal clear. It's not laziness or poor choices keeping people broke. It's the crushing weight of high costs, stagnant wages, and overwhelming debt. So why do we keep hearing that it's our fault? You've seen the articles and heard the so-called gurus. They blame your daily coffee habit or your occasional takeout order for your financial problems. But this whole narrative is a myth, designed to distract you from the real issues. Even well-known financial advisor Suze Orman has pointed out that skipping a $3 latte isn't going to make a meaningful difference when the costs of housing, childcare, and health care are shooting up year after year. The popular idea that giving up avocado toast will magically build your wealth completely ignores the massive economic forces at play. The truth is, the middle class is being systematically hollowed out by policy decisions and market forces that favor the wealthy. The top 1% didn't get richer by penny pinching on lattes. They got richer through tax loopholes, market power, and investments that the average person doesn't have access to. Meanwhile, as we've seen, more than half of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings. Yet the media continues to push this story that it's all their own fault for not being disciplined enough. This blame the victim narrative is incredibly convenient for those in power. It lets the bigger problems, like broken policies and staggering inequality, completely off the hook. Let me say it again. You aren't broke because you lack discipline. You're broke because the system is designed to make you that way. Now let's talk about the things no one tells you, the hidden traps that keep people stuck. First up, predatory debt. When you're desperate, you'll do anything to survive, and lenders know this. Every year, about 12 million Americans take out payday loans. These are tiny, short-term loans that come with an average annual interest rate of around 391%. It's financial poison. Nearly 3/4 of these borrowers can't pay the loan back on time, so they renew it over and over, trapping them in an endless cycle. And why do they take these loans? Not for vacations, but for basic needs like rent, utilities, and food. On top of that, as we know, credit cards and personal loans carry sky-high interest rates, making it incredibly easy for a small debt to balloon into a crushing burden. These practices aren't helping people. They're preying on them. Next is a more subtle trap: lifestyle pressure. We are constantly bombarded by social media and advertising, creating this intense pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Nearly 1 in 5 Americans admits they feel this financial pressure, and the number is even higher for younger generations. Whether it's the latest phone, a new car, or that trendy vacation you see all over Instagram, trying to match what others are doing can drain your wallet fast. This hidden peer pressure isn't something you'll hear about in a basic budgeting class, but it pushes millions into unnecessary debt just to project an image of success. And finally, there's the flood of misinformation and bad advice. More and more people, especially young adults, are getting their financial tips from the internet and social media. The problem is, a huge number of these finfluencers have no real credentials. They're often sponsored by financial companies to push certain products. They promote flashy side hustles, risky crypto schemes, or one-size-fits-all tips that sound great, but can actually do serious harm to your finances. Millions of people are following quick-fix advice that ultimately benefits the influencer more than the viewer. The result is more confusion, misplaced blame, and a feeling of failure instead of a path toward real financial stability. So, the system is rigged. The odds are stacked against us. Does that mean we should just give up? Absolutely not. Knowing the truth is the first step to taking back control. You can build a stronger financial foundation, even in this environment. The vast majority of people who successfully save and pay off debt have one thing in common. They have a budget, and they track their money. In fact, 86% of Americans say they keep a budget, and nearly all of them report that it helps them manage their finances better. If they can do it, so can you. Here are 4 concrete steps you can take, starting today. First, track every single dollar. Before the month begins, write down your income and all your expected expenses, no matter how small. Use a notebook or an app, whatever works for you. Seeing exactly where your money is going is the most powerful first step. Second, attack your biggest costs. For most people, this is housing, transportation, and food. Look at these major expenses and ask yourself tough questions. Could you move to a more affordable area? Could you get a roommate? Can you refinance high-interest debt into a lower-rate loan? Remember, rents have surged while wages have stagnated. Adjusting one of these big-ticket items by downsizing your car or sharing subscription services can free up far more cash than skipping 100 lattes. Third, automate your finances. This is a game changer. Pay yourself first by setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings or retirement accounts right on payday. Out of sight, out of mind. Also, automate your bill payments to avoid costly late fees. This simple habit builds your savings effortlessly and ensures your obligations are met on time. Finally, mind your mindset. You have to redefine what enough means to you, not to your social media feed. Focus on your needs versus your wants. Studies show that a majority of young adults overspend on weekly treats, like coffees and snacks. Cutting just one $5 treat a day saves you over $1,800 a year. Instead of comparing yourself to others, set your own personal goals, like becoming debt-free or building an emergency fund. Celebrate your small wins along the way. Small indulgences aren't evil, but you need to control them so they don't undermine your long-term plan. Now you know the truth. Feeling broke and financially stressed isn't a personal failing. It's a systemic problem. But knowing this empowers you. It frees you from the shame and allows you to focus on what you can control. Start with the practical steps we talked about today. Create a budget, tackle your biggest expenses, automate your savings, and shift your mindset. Adapt these strategies to your own life. You're not in this alone. Millions of others are on the same journey, learning and working to build a better financial future. If you found this video helpful and eye-opening, please hit that subscribe button for more honest insights and no-nonsense advice. Together, we'll keep uncovering the reality behind the money myths that hold us back. It's time to take back control. Let's fix this, one step at a time. Thanks for watching.